Hey my beautiful Aquarius peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot. I'm coming at you guys with your mid-January 2022 tarot reading. As always, readings here are general. If they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you want to check out my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. That's going to be linked down in the description below. But Aquarius, with that all being said, guys, welcome on in. I hope you guys had a fantastic new year with your friends, family, and loved ones, and I hope we're looking towards a fantastic 2022. Now, starting out with the current energies here for Aquarius, what current energies are coming in here for Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 2022. What current energies do we have here for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 2022. Let's go ahead and have a look. First card out, we do have the Three of Swords. Next card out, we have here the Moon. And lastly, we have here the Fool card. So, seeing the Three of Swords and the Fool card in the same exact pull, that's a really good thing to see, okay? That means that whatever it is that has been hurting you, whatever it is that has been painful, is something that's being let go of coming into mid-January 2022. So I definitely see a release here of what has been affecting you on a very deep level. Now, the Moon card here is also an interesting card too, because it's a card that talks about your feelings and your emotions, but the Moon can also be a card that's very secretive. You know, if you've ever heard, yes, that's a word, right? If you've ever heard about the Moon likes to listen to my secrets, or the Moon is what always hears my secrets, the Moon card could represent how you've kind of kept what it is you've gone through to yourself for a long time. So on an emotional level, it feels like you were suffering in silence for a while, Aquarius, in regards to whatever situation was occurring. And coming into mid-January, it's like, it's time for that silence to be up, and most importantly, it's time for whatever I've been suffering with to finally dissipate. So Three of Swords, Moon card, and the Fool card says that whatever secret kind of suffering in silence energy you had is coming to an ending here, which is really great news to see for mid-January 2022. Let's go ahead over here and have a look at what Aquarius is dealing with, alright? What is Aquarius going to be dealing with in mid-January? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout their mid-January 2022. What is Aquarius going to be dealing with? We have the Star card shootout, which is cool. That's actually your card. We also got here the King of Pentacles. We got here the Nine of Wands. And lastly, we have here the Six of Swords, okay? So based upon what you'll be dealing with in mid-January, the Star card to the King of Pentacles, I see you finally feeling like you're exactly where you need to be. And that's a wonderful, marvelous feeling to have, especially when going through life, you may have felt like you weren't where you were supposed to be, or you may have gone through difficult moments and difficult times. When you can sit back and you're like, you know what, where I'm at right now is good. I feel grounded as fuck. King of Pentacles. I feel cool, calm, and collected. I feel like I'm exactly where I need to be. It's such a beautiful thing. And the Star card could also be a card, too, that kind of talks about feeling healed. Like you went through everything you needed to. Your cycle is finally over. The cycle of pain is over. I feel healed. I feel good. I feel well. So with the energies you're dealing with in mid-January, I'm seeing a lot of wellness coming towards you, okay? And not only just a lot of wellness, but a lot of feeling grounded, feeling in the moment, feeling happy where you're at in life. And you're like, yo, this is good. Now with the Nine of Wands to the Six of Swords, anything that you've been keeping in, anything that's been bottled up for you, Aquarius, is definitely going to be released here in the mid-month of January. So guys, this is all really good news that I'm seeing here so far. You know, coming into your second half of the month, you're really unloading a lot, I feel, that you were carrying on your shoulders. A lot of the burdens that you've had in your life are finally starting to come to an end for you. So mid-January 2022 looks like a huge second half of the month for release on things that you've dealt with for a long time. Now, whatever this Three of Swords was, whatever this pain was, it could have been heartbreak for a few of you, it could have been personal problems that you've engaged in within your past, it could have been things that happened years ago that affected you up until your present day. Just finally being able to not have that weight on your shoulders is really a wonderful feeling. So as far as the energies that you're going to be dealing with in mid-January, it looks to me like you feel completely healed, you feel very present, you feel incredibly grounded. It's like everything that was bothering you has melted away as you are finally stripped from all of your burdens. Let's see where things are going for you. I like this a lot, Aqua. Where are things going for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 2022. Where are things going to be going here for Aquarius throughout mid-January 2022? Let's go ahead and have a look. We got here the Knight of Cups. We got here the World card. We got here the the Eight of Pentacles. Nice. And we got here the King of Cups. Hell yeah, dude. So first things first, Knight of Cups is the World card. Where things are going for you? Well, I can definitely say things are looking brighter, guys. You are having better days ahead. There is definitely grass that is greener. That is not the way the saying's supposed to be. You know, it's really fucked up, Aquarius. You could tell that I am not, you know, I'm off my rocker right now when I was going to say there is grass at the end of the tunnel. Either way, the light's at the end of the tunnel. You're at the end of the tunnel now, right? The grass here is greener at the other side. You know, I really do feel like there are better days ahead for you, because Knight of Cups here to the World card is like, I feel like I'm living in a whole new world, and I'm living in a world where I feel great, where I have ideas for my future, where I actually feel positive about my future, because there could have been a moment in your life within the past couple months that you were dealing with all this stress, all this worry, all this pain, where you felt like the future wasn't so great. You know, you probably felt like the future wasn't well, it wasn't good for you, and being in this moment where you can now say, I think I have a good future in front of me. I'm very happy right now. Things are going well. Things are getting better in my life. To say that I think that there's a good future ahead is really a wonderful feeling for you to experience. And Eight of Pentacles, you're getting to work on that. You're definitely getting to work on your future. And with that King of Cups showing up, you're in a good place emotionally, you know? Never take being in a good place emotionally for granted, because guys, when we're in a very good place emotionally, we can accomplish anything. You know, the things that happen in our life and the things that negatively impact us and definitely really deter our emotional state of being is usually what throws our life off course. You know, if you are good in here, everything outside of you is going to be good too. If you're good on the inside, the outside's just as beautiful, right? So everything starts with you. Everything starts within you, right? So I think that's something very important to note and acknowledge, because if you're well here, you're going to be well on the outside. You're going to be physically well as well. You know, it's very important of a role how much your emotions and how much your emotional state of being actually plays into your life and the way that it's going and the things that you create and the things that you do. So being good emotionally has a wonderful, wonderful a wonderful, wonderful ripple effect, okay? Gosh, Aquarius, I feel like I'm getting all of my, I'm getting all of my examples wrong today, I swear. Either way, though, it has an awesome ripple effect. If you're good in here, everything around you is going to be good too, all right? So based upon where things are going, you're looking towards a fantastic month, a really emotionally fulfilling month, a month where it's like, after so many months of feeling like there was no future for me or no good future for me, things seem bright. So this is awesome. Let's see what your guides have to say for mid-January, okay? Keep in mind, for this portion of the reading, Aquarius, the messages from your spirit guides could be in reference to anything we just talked about, or it could be a completely random message, okay? So let's see what's going on. Are there any dire or important messages coming in from Aquarius' spirit guides for mid-January 2022, please? Are there any dire or important messages coming in from Aquarian spirit guides for mid-January 2022? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. And what do we got? Well, we actually got a novel over here. We got here the Ten of Wands, we got here the Three of Pentacles, we have the Strength card, and lastly we have here the Hermit. So let's see what your guides want to say. Three of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands. Yeah, all that heavy weight that you had, that's going to be cleared 110%. I feel like what your guides are saying is work on things one step at a time. Don't let problems pile up. That's actually really good advice. I do want to throw that out there for you. I know for me personally, maybe this can relate to you. In my past, whenever I was, you know, I was a very depressed person in my past, to be very transparent with you guys. I went through a lot emotionally for many years. I had really severe depression, but what I did is I would let problems pile the fuck up. Like mountains of problems pile up and up and up and up, and I would constantly avoid them. I would avoid trying to fix them. I would avoid trying to feel them. I would avoid trying to engage in them. And over time of just sweeping so much of my problems underneath the carpet, it came back to bite me in the ass. You know, it came back to all these problems piled on top of me to the point where I was getting crushed and I couldn't breathe. You know? So what I had to do when I started going through my positive transformation at the age of 17, when I started going through my spiritual awakening, what I learned to do was to take on one problem at a time. Don't let problems stack, don't let problems pile, don't sweep problems and issues underneath the carpet, because the more you do that, the more you set yourself up for failure when they eventually come back and you're getting attacked by like 30 problems at once or 99 problems at once, you know? It's not a good time, it's not a good vibe. So handle each issue or problem that happens in your life the moment it comes up. Essentially, find that solution that you need. Don't let all these things in your life pile up to the point where you get so emotionally overwhelmed that you shut down, because then that's setting yourself up for failure. So your spirit guides want you to know here, tackle everything one day, one step at a time, when it comes accordingly. You know, deal with it accordingly, okay? Now we also have the Strength card here to the Hermit. Remember too, there's a difference in strength. You know, some people can find strength in pretending that what's bothering them doesn't. Some people believe that strength is, you know, being able to ignore your problems and being able to endure a lot of pain. But the truth is that strength is really acknowledging your pain. Strength is really being vulnerable and transparent about how you're feeling, about what it is you're going through. In my opinion, that's true strength. Not pretending it doesn't hurt, not putting on a smile when you're not happy. Strength is owning how the fuck you feel. So with the Hermit card here to the Strength card, your spirit guides are also trying to reinforce, don't run away from your problems any longer, because the more you do that, once again, it goes back to the fact that how we were talking about, you run away from your problems, you ignore your problems start to pile up. So don't run away from that, confront it. Confront every issue you have in your life moving forward. Head the fuck on. Own that shit. Find a solution. You know, when we spend a lot of our time thinking about the problem's always going to be there. But when we actually say, hey, let's think of a solution, that's how we start to fix the things that are going on in our lives that we're not necessarily happy with. So that's the messages I got here coming through from your guides, and I think they're pretty good. It's actually really good practical advice to help you through any stressful situations you have in your life. So Aquarius, pretty simple reading so far. We're going to jump to the outcome in just a bit, just to give kind of like an overall review of what we've had in this reading. You know, coming into mid-January, you're moving from a painful place to a lovely place. You know, 3 of Swords to the Fool card, that is a giant leap, that is a giant gap. Okay? Now you also had the Moon card when we were looking at your current energies, and as I've mentioned, it felt to me like the Moon card was the energy of suffering in silence. I think that you've kept a lot of what you went through under wraps for a while, but coming into mid-January, it's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't suffer alone, and nor do I want to be in the energy of suffering. So in regards to the energies you're dealing with for mid-January, you're getting into a place where you're healed. As you're finally letting go of all your burdens, you're recognizing that the more I keep focusing on the problems is the more that I keep having them. You're starting to focus on solutions in mid-January to the things that were bothering you. You're getting motivated for some reason, right? It's kind of almost like this motivation comes out of nowhere, but not necessarily. It could be astrological influence, or it could just be the fact that you finally got fed up with having to deal with so many burdens. Eventually, guys, we all snap. There's no such thing as staying in an energy forever. You can never forever or permanently be mad. You also can't permanently be happy. The thing about the earth and this 3D world we live in is that there's duality, meaning that our energy is always going to fluctuate. We're going to have depressed moments. We all will. We will all have happy moments too. We'll all have moments of anger. At the end of the day, we can never stay happy all the time, and we can never be sad all the time. There will always be something that comes into the mix that switches our emotional state of being. So Aquarius, I think you got so fed up with everything you were dealing with and feeling the way you felt and feeling like the future so dark and gloomy. You were like, fuck this. It's time for a win. It's time for some good things to happen for me. So there's going to be a deep amount of healing coming to you. I really feel like you're going to be tapping into that energy of like, I deserve such a better life than this, and that's what I'm going to create for myself. King of Pentacles, a deep sense of grounding is going to be what you're dealing with here. 9 of Wands to 6 of Swords. No longer are you going to be holding all your problems in and hiding them from the world. You're embracing them and owning them. Based upon where things are going, guys, you see a brighter future ahead. And you're excited for that brighter future, and you intend to create that brighter future. And of course, we went over what your guides had to say, which they gave you some lovely and practical advice, okay? Let's go ahead and see the overall outcome for the rest of your January. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 2022. What is going to be Aquarian's overall outcome? And what do we have? We have here the 5 of Wands all the way to the 10 of Cups. I love it. You're moving out of that place of conflict. You're moving out of that place of hecticness and feeling like every day is gloomy, the future is gloomy, and just seeing nothing more than a bright, beautiful future, but also feeling so emotionally fulfilled. Like your wellness that you're going to be feeling the second half of the month, guys, is really, really wonderful. Like, from my highest vibrational self to you, this is such a beautiful thing. Like, your wellness that you feel in mid-January is going to be amazing. Your emotional state of being is going to be amazing, guys, okay? Nothing but smiles, man. Nothing but gratitude and high vibes and high energy. I really, really love this for you guys. So, Five of Wands here, you know? That was your past. A lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of shit that was just making you feel all up, down, and all around. And that's going to be transforming into the Ten of Cups, this place of love, this place of excitement, this place of compassion, this place of compassion for yourself as well. I think that something that will be coming up for you too, Aquarius, referencing your past, is that in the past, you may have really invalidated yourself. Maybe you felt that, you know, maybe I deserved this. Maybe I deserved the life I was living or the pain that I was dealing with. And you're going to realize, fuck no, I don't. I don't know why the hell I thought that or why the hell I believed that, because I don't deserve any of this pain. I don't deserve negativity. I deserve love and freaking light. You know, your higher vibrational self, your higher self in general, in mid-January is really going to be coming out. You know that you deserve a great life, and you're going to make sure that you start providing that for yourself moving forward. So I like it. I'm not sure, once again, what really triggered you to kind of just say, fuck it, I need to snap out of all of this and work towards my life and, you know, be as healthy as I can for myself. Like I said, I think probably for a majority of you, it was just you being fed up with feeling like crap and feeling like your future's, you know, doomy and gloomy. I think a lot of you guys just got fed up, but whether it was that or something specifically that triggered it, I think it's wonderful that it did get triggered, because your second half of January is looking marvelous. Your second half of January is looking well, and your emotional state of being is looking wonderful. Aquarius, I like it, man. You guys got an awesome reading. Now, I know that it might not resonate to every Aquarius out there. If you're an Aquarius and you're like, dude, this ain't my story, I apologize. You know, feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers on this platform. As always, though, there's always going to be more readings and videos coming out from me, so if this ain't your story, better luck next time, okay? But for the Aquarians, this does resonate too. I love this for you, and I love you as well. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your mid-January 2022, and Aquarius, I will catch you guys in the next video. Much love, guys, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.